At this juncture, let us all be ears and excited as we hear from our distinguished speakers for their smart city initiatives and journey. Again, after the first part of our plenary, we'll be opening the floor for any questions. So please take this opportunity to go and ask away through our Q&A chat box. And later on, we will have the discussion on that. Starting off with the Department of Interior and Local Government, DILG's contributions on building sustainable communities and cities in our country. This will be presented by the Undersecretary for Local Government from the DILG, Usec Marlo L. Iringan. Usec Iringan rose from ranks, beginning his career with the then Department of Local Government, or DILG, as Barangay Government Operations Officer, then became the Provincial Director of Cagayan and served as OIC ARD and eventually as Assistant Regional Director in the same region. From 2013, he served as OIC in the DILG Region 2 and later on became a full-fledged Regional Director in 2015. From 2016 to 2021, he was reassigned as the Regional Director of the DILG Cordillera Administrative Region, and early this year, 2021, he was designated as OIC Undersecretary for Local Government of the DILG, and last March was appointed full-fledged Undersecretary. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of virtual applause to Usec Marlo Iringan.
DOST Secretary Fortunato de la Peña, sir. Usec Rowena Cristina Guevara, Usec Renato Yusolubum Jr., Dr. Enrico Siparini, presenters from the Department of Information Communication and Technology, from the Department of Trade and Industry, Asian Institute of Management, UP Training Center for Geodesy and Photogrammetry, from the Business Conversion Development Authority, our sharers from Smart City Experience of Singapore, Korea, and Canada, to one and all, pleasant morning. It is my pleasure to share with you the initiatives of the Department of Interior and Local Government in contributing to the building of sustainable communities and cities. I will discuss the ongoing efforts of the department with regards to the following. First is of doing business and efficient government service delivery and facilitating participation of Philippine major cities in the ASEAN Smart Cities Network, where cities among ASEAN member states exchange technology, experiences, and extend support in the implementation of smart innovations. We all know that the concept of smart city initially referred to initiatives that use digital and ICT-based innovations to improve the efficiency of delivery of public services and generate new economic opportunities. The Ease of Doing Business and Efficient Government Service Delivery Act of 2018 is considered as a game changer, as it underscored the need to increase systems and service delivery efficiency, covering not only the frontline services, but also all business and non-business transactions, as it prescribed timelines, maximum steps, and limit for fees and charges for government transactions with the public. This law encourages the influx of investors by simplifying the processes, shortening the time, and automating the issuance of business permits and licenses and clearances of business entities. Bottom line is, this law would envision to create local government units where there is a conducive environment for businesses to flourish, thereby encouraging more economic activities. The challenges brought on by the pandemic fueled the need for LGUS particularly to step up and embrace technology solutions, as the restrictions in mobility and public health risk necessitated the promotion and adoption of online systems and other IT-based solutions to enable continuity of government transactions and services to the public. The DILG works hand in hand with local government units to comply with the EODB law. And recognizing the strategic roles of our local governments, the DILG as partner of LGUS has initiated several interventions in support to local governments in fulfilling their imperative roles in advancing the ease of doing business and improving local competitiveness. Among these initiatives is our effort to streamline issuance of business permits. And in pursuance of the EODB law, the DILG in collaboration with the Anti-Red Tape Authority, with the Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Information Communication and Technology, we issued a joint memorandum circular on the guidelines for processing business permits, related clearances, and licenses in all cities and municipalities. The purpose of the policy is to guide LGUs and other related agencies in improving the business climate. Number two, to promote efficiency in business registration, procedures, and effective service delivery, and to promote a holistic approach in the reform of business registration procedures and adoption of innovation. The next slide would show what the joint memorandum circular require of our local government units. And we reiterated LGU compliance to the ease of doing business law, which mandates local government units to do the following. Number one, set up an electronic business one-stop shop to facilitate interoperability of government processes and strengthen linkages among concerned government offices. The second is to computerize and automate business permit and application process. The third is to comply with the BPLS standards, which entail only 3 steps, taking only 3 days to apply and reapply business permits and license. And there will also be a one-time assessment and one-time payment of fees and charges. And then it also intends to limit interface with the applicant, except when strictly necessary, such as filing and payment, and for complex and or highly technical transactions. It also encourages electronic submission of applications and use of emails and courier services. And the last, to implement automatic approval and automatic extension if the local government units fail to issue permits within the prescribed period. With the electronic business one-stop shop, the local government units may be able to do the following. Number one, accept online or electronic submission of applications, issue electronically the tax bill or order of payment, accept online payments, issue electronic version of permits and licenses and clearances, and the last is to provide gateway facility linked to courier service where applicant prefers the hard copy. This way, LGUs are also encouraged to have an electronic business one-stop shop, which is one way to have a sustainable and smarter way of delivery of government services to the people, especially during this time of pandemic. The next slide will show the summary of compliance of our local government units from 2017 to 2022. And in the monitoring of our department, we noted that LGU compliance with this streamlined process has consistently improved through the years, from 54% compliance in 2017 to 90% compliance in 2020. Also looking at this slide, we have here the status of compliance to business permits and licensing system streamlining efforts. And we note that 90% of our local government units are compliant with the revised BPLS standards for new and renewal of business permits, while 40% are currently undergoing automation and computerization to serve the public, while 96% of our local government units have already established their business one-stop shop for frontline services. Moving on, I will be sharing with you the collaboration and participation of the Philippines to the ASEAN Smart Cities Network, where three of our major cities, namely Manila, Cebu, Davao, actively participated in a collaborative platform where cities across the ASEAN region work towards a common goal of smart and sustainable urban development. The ASEAN Smart Cities Network aims to do the following: facilitate cooperation on smart cities development among Asian member states, to catalyze bankable projects with the private sector, and secure potential funding and support from ASEAN external partners. The DILG, our department, as the national representative to the ASEAN, does the following. Number one, supervises the implementation of the ASEAN in the Philippines as it coordinates with the city governments of Manila, Cebu, and Davao. Number two, represent the Philippines in meetings held for the ASEAN and present the Philippine position on all proposed projects within the program. And the third role of the DILG is to shepherd the smart city measures of the three Philippine smart cities as the ASN is gradually implemented. On August 30 of this year, the fourth annual meeting of the ASEAN was conducted, and this was participated in by all ASEAN country members and ASEAN city members. During this said meeting, the Philippines reported on the status of the ongoing smart city programs and projects of the three ASEAN cities in the country. Particularly, we present the following. For the city of Manila, the upgrading of the command center and the adoption of e-government services. The command center of Manila City mainly acts as the contact and dispatch center for emergency services. The command center will be upgraded in time to act as the core of the e-services of the city, covering the e-government services project, providing efficient and fast services to their constituents. The e-government services project is actually a unified e-local government services, one-stop shop with an end-to-end solution from registration, user profiling, scheduling, real-time assessment, various payment methods, and the printing of electronic source documents. The e-government services project launched the Go Manila web and mobile applications. The official application of Manila City aims to provide a fast, effective, and convenient manner in providing various services to the public. It is a more secure and cost-effective means to access a full range of payments and financial services that will reach not only the constituents within the city, but also nationally and globally. On the other hand, for the city of Cebu, Cebu City plans to establish, operate, and maintain a substation, a bus rapid transit to improve the overall performance of the urban passenger transport system vis-a-vis quality and level of service, safety, and environmental efficiency for a more efficient intracity mass transportation. In addition, the city has automated the citywide traffic control systems to enhance traffic regulation and enforcement, as well as improve information collection and sharing. That is for the city of Cebu. Lastly, for the third city that we enrolled in the ASEAN, Davao City. Davao City is into the intelligent transportation and traffic systems with security, which will not only modernize the city's public transport services, but will also address the growing challenges on transportation and traffic by leveraging or using on the latest technological innovations available. Necessary to this undertaking is to ensure that the traffic and transportation solution to be adopted by the city shall be inclusive with security mechanisms. Davao City has strengthened their traffic surveillance monitoring, and provide efficient transport services through the following. Number one, the high priority bus system and development of the high priority bus system information system and database, and the formulation of the Davao City Comprehensive Transport and Urban Master Plan and the arterial urban corridor of Metropolitan Davao. Davao City also has a converged command and control system or center that links the city's public safety and security command center to other concerned national government agencies. It will enhance the capability of the city's emergency operations and enable access to real-time information critical in handling the overall safety and security of the city of Davao. So those are the projects of the 3 cities in the country enrolled to the ASEAN Smart Cities Network. Lastly, the department will continue to serve as a bridge between national governments and national government agencies and partner institutions to enjoin LGUs to participate in different events and activities towards sustainable and smarter communities. Our department will continue to help trigger LGU reforms for greater local development. And this is seen as a way forward as we embrace technological innovations in providing better services to the city and to the people, especially in this time of pandemic. It is our vision that every LGU or every city shall transform to become a smart city or a smart local government unit. A city or an LGU that uses information and communication technology to improve operational efficiency, share information with the public, and provide a better quality of government service where people live a matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay. That is all for my presentation. Thank you very much and good morning, everyone.
Thank you so much, Usec Iringan. Thanks to these ongoing efforts and initiatives of DILG. The way we do our businesses are now being eased. And yes, we look forward to having a matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay. Thank you so much, Usec.